How would you describe your band and your music?
I would describe the band as four guys, four best friends that just loves to make music. We like to party and just be guys. And the music kind of reflects us. I'd say like the four of us, what we feel, and like the lyrics are really about our lives and stuff like that. And I think the genre we're in is kind of a power pop, I guess I would say, something like that. Yeah.
Cool. How did you feel when you went on stage first time?
Like ever in my life, or with the Pusher, or
With the Pusher, or yeah, with the band.
we've been playing so much together, like for the past 5 years, I think. So I can't really remember like the exact date that we went up together the first time, but I can say like this: every time that I go on stage with the guys, it's the best thing that ever happened to me.
Oh.
So it's we love it. We love to be together there.
Oh, so nice words, really. How do you prepare yourself for your performances? Do you have any ritual for it, or?
I drink a lot of tea, so I don't fuck up my throat. We try to have a walk on the day when we come to the new city, get some exercise done. Then right before the show, we lock ourselves in like a small room like this, and then we start to jump around and pushing each other, and to get our moves up. And then we have this kind of thing where everybody lays their hands on each other just right before we go on stage, and then we scream like crazy. That happens every time.
Cool.
Yeah.
What has been the biggest breakdown whatever happened on stage?
Like when we were in Hamburg the last time with Sunrise Avenue,
Yeah.
I ripped the whole stage apart. Kind of, I smashed Pontus' drum kit, and I turned John's keyboards off, and it was just a mess. That's probably one of the ugliest ones that I've created. Then one time John actually fell off the stage.
Oh.
I was standing in the back, and I was looking at him, and then I was looking right forward, and then I was looking to him again, and he was gone. Because he fell back from it.
Oh,
you just saw his hand like, I'm okay. Like,
oh, good. What do you do when you're not traveling, so when you're not on tour?
We're in the studio. As soon as we get home to Stockholm, we go into the studio.
Yeah.
And work on new songs, and we're just there all the time. So it's either way we're on the tour, or we're back home in the studio. We don't do anything else really.
Hard job, yes.
Yeah.
Who or what have given you the greatest support in this time with the band?
We have obviously our management that have done great. The Contra Production, like Contra Promotion, our booking agency here in Germany. EMI, our record label. All of those guys have been amazing to us. Also, I must say, all the fans have been. That's it starts and ends there. That if we don't have any fans, no one can work for something.
Yes.
And we write songs for ourselves. So it's a lot of people. Our parents been good to us for letting us play the bass so much when we were kids, like not saying you should be a doctor. When I told my dad like, yeah, I'm gonna be a rock star, he's like, yeah, go ahead and do that. And then
Oh, cool.
so there's a lot of people but obviously the fans is the most important for us right now.
Yeah, cool. How many instruments does you're alone, I know, but does anybody of you play, and how did you learn it?
I play the bass, the guitar, piano, and I do some singing sometimes. I learned by myself, for sitting in the. I've had a studio since I was like 12, just messing around with stuff. And when I couldn't play something, I just thought, okay, I must learn it. So then I listened to whatever works and how do you do that and blah blah blah, and it just comes naturally. All of us plays pretty much everybody's instruments as well. So we can, you know, I can play the drums and Pontus can do some bass playing and John can play some guitar and Carl can play some, you know.
Yeah.
It's so we're not, you know, just only one instrument. We know a bit about a lot of instruments.
Okay.
But and we learn on our own, like just by listening,
Great.
listen and learn.
Great.
Yeah.
Great job. Do you have an idol? If yes, who is it?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of musical role models, I guess, for us out there, from the Beatles to Rolling Stones to whatever. But we're into a band called Teddy Bears. We're actually using one of their songs as the opening song for the whole show. We like them a lot. But there's, you know, our idol is kind of music in itself. We love music so much, and there's so many good musicians out there that we like. But you know, obviously, I like Coldplay a lot. You know, I like U2. There's thousands of them, but yeah, there's a few.
Cool. Is there any star with which you want to work together?
Yeah, it'd be fun to do something with like Chris Martin from Coldplay. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I think we could do something nice. So Chris, call me.
Maybe you will see it.
Yeah.
What are you fighting for? So what is your...
Like the goal?
Yes.
I mean, we want to be the biggest band in the world. Obviously, I think you gotta have some kind of focus that is like that. So even if you just reach half the way, you're gonna be 50% biggest band in the world. You know what I mean? Like you have to have. So you know, we have our goals very high. We wanna get songs out in all the countries all over the world. We wanna play big arenas. We wanna, you know, influence people with our music. We wanna make an impression, something that people can talk about for a long time.
Yeah, great. That's a good goal. If you could be someone else for one day, who would you like to be?
That's a tricky question. I think I'd like to be like someone in politics. I would like to try to see how it is to be like Barack Obama or someone. But just for a day. I would suck as a president because I would only care about the fun stuff like booze and music. But that'd be fun to have a look at, I think.
But your answer is really funny because it's good for my next question. If you could change one thing in the world, what would it be?
I would change a lot of things, but
what's the important thing?
You know, it's not really. I don't think I have like one thing because it's a full message with stuff that needs to go through. And I don't think changing one thing is gonna really affect everything. But you know, for starters, I would not allow. You know, everything starts in the like very early in the beginning, but I wouldn't allow guns. For once, I would change that. I would teach people from the beginning to be nice to each other, to share, you know, to be a more loving kind of family thing going on instead of being this is my land with my, yeah. But that's not one thing. That's a lot of things that needs to be done. But you know, okay. So if I change one thing, I'd make guns into flowers.
Like in 60s.
Yeah,
flower
exactly.
power.
Like I have here. That's supposed to be like a picture of my biological mom putting a flower into a gun so that we would not fight anymore in this world. That's kind of the one of my main messages to this world, I guess.
Yeah, it's a nice message. Would you like to try something else, like being a model or an actor or something like that?
I would love to be an actor, to try, or just, you know, to do like the vocals of like a Disney movie.
Ah.
Yeah, that'd be really fun, I think. You know, to be that irritating little squirrel in like the Lion King or whatever. But I really, if someone asked me, I'd definitely try to act. I don't know if I'm any good, but it'd be fun.
Maybe it will work one day.
We'll see.
How important is it for you to stay in touch with your fans?
Oh, very much. We try to stay in touch like every day, as much as we can. Like, but it's the world to us. If no one writes to us on Facebook, we're sad. But we think it's very very important, you know, to know what the fans think, and for us to be able to kind of, you know, ask questions. How do you like that? How are we doing this? And blah blah blah. It's very important.
Do you read every message on your Facebook?
Yeah, we try to. We try to read
Okay.
as much as possible.
Great.
It's hard to answer everything, but
Yeah.
we read almost everything. Yeah.
Great. What's the best present of fans you ever got?
We got a kind of one of those.
Yeah.
That's hi. That's you know, you have in bathrooms, kind of
Okay.
small window things, and it says the pusher on it, so they've actually, you know, graved it. You know, where it's kind of inked into it. So we got one bathroom stone with a pusher in it. It was very
cool.
nice. Yeah.
Cool. What time in the history of the world are you most interested in?
What time of the, like history?
Yes, history in the world. So nothing future.
I think yeah, I'm not so into history, but Carl and the other guys really like the Second World War.
Yeah.
They're very into that kind of time period of Earth. So I think so. John also very much likes dinosaurs, so dinosaur time for him. I like now time a lot.
Okay. What would you do if you were not in a band?
Try to start a band. Spending my days trying to start a band, I think.
So this you ever want to
Yeah.
making music?
Make music, producing, and, you know, playing. That's all I know. All I want to do.
Cool. Okay. So you answered this a lot, but are you happy with your life right now?
Yeah.
Do you enjoy the touring and?
Yeah. I mean, it's right now. It's just ridiculous how fun it is. We're having so much fun. All the fans are so good. Sorry.
No problem.
They're learning the songs. They know the lyrics. So it's been one of the best, like, times, short periods of time in my life, I think. Because this is only gonna happen once. You know, the first actual own tour where people know your songs. In it, maybe in 10 years, that's gonna be how it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whenever you that's how it is. But this is the first time it happens, and, you know, we're just trying to enjoy it and have a great time, and you guys making sure that we have, so it's very good.
Are there any festival dates for maybe Germany or?
Yeah, we're doing Kielwoche.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh God.
And there's a few others that they're working on. So we'll post it on Facebook as soon as we get it, but I know that they're trying to get maybe 5 or 6 festivals in Germany this summer.
We are from Kiel, so.
Oh, nice. We'll see us there.
I hope so. Do you have any advice for young people who wants to start a band?
Yeah, don't quit. Don't ever quit. Just keep on doing it. Do it again and again and again and again. That's what we're doing. That's what we're still trying to do. We write, you know, fucking 60 songs and we choose 11 for an album. So, you know, you just have to do it and believe in what you're doing, because no one else gonna believe in what you're doing as much as you do. So that's what I think it's the most important, to just keep on doing it and believe in it, that anything is possible.
Cool. Great advice. So that's the last one. And
Yeah.
do you have any words for your fans, any greets or something like that?
Guten Abend, mein Pushers, wie geht's? Alles gut, I hope. Tonight we're playing in Hamburg, and I just want to say thank you from all of us in the Pusher for being so nice to us. Keep it up.